Hi, I'm Shein Shanin, and this is the evening highlights. Bank Negara Governor Tan Sri Zeti Aziz says the bond market will not collapse even if there is a major sell-off by foreign investors. And that's because the bond market will be supported by domestic institutional investors.
We have our own domestic institutional investors, like of EPF, PNB, Tabung Haji, and insurance industry is a major player in the bond market. So our own institutional investors will step in to purchase those. So we don't expect any collapse of our bond market.
Zeti is commenting on the 11 billion ringgit worth of government bonds, which are due to mature today. Reuters reported yesterday foreigners who own an average of 45% of outstanding bonds are likely to pull their cash out.
Therefore, the fact that there's some sell-off, if there is, of our bonds, then we have a financial system that can still intermediate this kind of without being disrupted. It still continues to function. It has not prevented corporates from raising funds. It has not disrupted credit supplies.
Zeti argues that the bond market will withstand the headwinds with the country's solid financial system and a surplus in the current account. On whether the continued ringgit slide will affect imports, Zeti says the central bank has yet to detect any signs relating to the local currency and imports.
We find that the role of the ringgit right now it is more demand conditions that are more important in affecting our exports and imports. But I'm sure there will be threshold levels where it might begin to have an impact.
Zeti says the government doesn't see the need to impose capital control measures. That's because the country has a market mechanism that adjusts to certain economic situations.
What we want to demonstrate is that when we have fundamentals that can allow us to adjust, then when the uncertainty subsides, then our currency will regain its strength again.
Zeti reiterates that there's no need to peg the ringgit as it may have a greater effect on the country's economy. And things are looking great for Malaysia's largest private unit trust company. Public Mutual Berhad has declared distributions of more than 54 million ringgit for 5 of its funds for financial year ending September 2015. The wholly owned subsidiary of Public Bank says the dividends are for Public Singapore Equity Fund at 1.25 cent per unit, Public Strategic Small Cap Fund at 1 cent per unit, Public Enterprises Bond Fund at 3.5 cent per unit, Public Institutional Bond Fund at 0.97 cent per unit, and also PB Global Equity Fund at 0.75 cent per unit. Public Mutual has more than 100 unit trust funds under its management. It also manages 8 private retirement scheme funds. As at end July 2015, it manages a total fund size of 65 billion ringgit. It has over 3.1 million account holders and 29 branches nationwide. Protasco Berhad has been awarded a 44 million ringgit contract to design and build a 4-story building and basement car park for the Asian Football Confederation. The engineering and construction company says the building will be located at the current AFC headquarters in Bukit Jalil. The project is expected to take 18 months to complete, with expected completion in March 2017. Its Group Managing Director, Datuk Sri Chong Kiat Pen, says the new project is expected to contribute positively to Protasco's year-end results. At the close, Protasco shares traded at 1 ringgit 67 cent, up 2.45%. Now here's some good news for iPhone lovers. The latest iPhone 6s and iPhone 6s Plus will hit the market in the middle of next month, and customers can pre-order the phones at Celcom Blue Cube stores nationwide beginning Friday. The iPhone 6s and 6s Plus features high-resolution 12-megapixel cameras. That's up 8 megapixels from the previous models. The devices also feature 3D Touch, which recognizes touch pressure when a user presses down on the screen. Apple is offering the 6s and 6s Plus in a new rose gold color, in addition to its silver, grey and gold lineup. Pricing details have yet to be announced. And that brings the evening highlights to a close. I'm Shein Shanin. Thanks for watching and good night.